to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Trubisky going to look to throw right away. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now for what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason, and after that last play, they're going to want to try to go to the air.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky.
That swung out wide to Harris.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be too
high. Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The Buccaneers come into this one still undefeated despite the 1 tie. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down.
Brady to throw again. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Tyson Alualu gets in there and drops him. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 18 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility, because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him to an early lead. But the defense sells out to stop him, that opens up their passing game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Always got some breathing room. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 21-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run again with Harris. Dances by at the 20. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now a toss play. It's Harris. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game, and Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because, let's face it, Brandon, they just don't know how to react. I mean, who does? Did you win? No. Did you lose? No. Because when you win, you jump up and down. Life's good. When you lose, you set your face in that stone look so that you show that you weren't hurt. I think it's one of those things at the end of the year you find out just...
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And that's a much-needed completion right there on 3rd down. Really a sigh of relief, isn't it? They're backed up deep. You know they don't want to give the ball back to the other guys in great field position. They needed that throw, that completion, that 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Fournette on the counter. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call
try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Olszewski now to return.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Give him 30 yards there.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
And finding the tight end Rudolph. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now a play fake, Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gotten his way on this drive. And they obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Brady. Over the middle here to Rudolph.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A quick throw by Brady complete. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And he returns this to the 22. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. Setting up the screen, Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
It won't be easy here after that sack. Now you got Trubisky and the Steelers facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Succop for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, not only did they block it, the awareness to go and grab it and then take it into the end zone for 6 points. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Guessing he's saying feet. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they will begin in field goal range already as they search for a potential score.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point out by Boswell. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Brady going to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in off the way.
That was one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route, is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down. So
now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. That throw by Brady, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 129 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st down, Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Now it's Trubisky. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Now Trubisky to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Looking deep for Julio. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. As well for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And finding the tight end Rudolph. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Fournette. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Brady. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tom Brady scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bucs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. To square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers at their own 24. Now it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Harris running straight ahead. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to show just how much time he had to make a decision, and it's not much. 3 seconds, the final clocking. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To throw is Brady. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Brady throwing complete here to Fournette. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Back to throw, Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Fournette running right, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Fournette. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And the 13-year man puts it through, and it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. So time has